What's up, everybody? I'm Trina-K. Hopefully I can rock you all today. This is Winning Wednesdays, and today I'm going to be talking about failure, pain, and change. I don't know if this one is going to be as silly as some of my other ones. Probably so, because I'm silly, but and I say I don't know because when I do these tapes, I think of my topic, I turn on the camera, and then it's just me, you, and the camera. That's it. I just let it rip and I go. But failure, pain, and change. Alright, we're gonna go in reverse order with these, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start out with change. First of all, I hate to burst some people's bubble. You know, hopefully your bubble has already been burst. Like, see, this is your bubble, and then floating along, and then I come and burst it. And not bursted it because I learned in English class that bursted is not a word. It's only burst. Shout out to Miss Pope. But to burst your bubble, change is the only thing that's consistent in life. You can guarantee that things are going to change in your life. So you have to either accept the change or learn how to embrace the change. And lastly, if you can, change the change. Those are your only options. You know, if you can change it, do it. But if you can't, you're going to have to accept and figure out a way to how to embrace it. You know, you can't change other people. Only thing you can change is yourself, or how you feel about the situation, or how you deal with the person. You know, what you want to do about the situation. That's the only thing you can control is you. So remember, change is gonna come. It just happens. It's part of life, actually, too. It's part of life. I know that you heard that things happen for a reason and people can be in your life for a season or a lifetime. Like, there's no real guarantee. So just already go into life realizing that some stuff is going to happen. And when it happens, you're going to have to deal with it. Okay? And that's moving on to pain. Nobody likes pain. Like, pain sucks. It's pain. Well, there's some people out there like, oh, I like pain. How do you like pain? But anyway, pain, it feels bad, you know? What's the opposite of pain? Well-being, okay? Well-being is great. So the same way how you want well-being in your life and you're happy when it comes, well, on the flip side, there is pain. Pain is going to come into your life. Some people pass away, things hurt, there's emotions, there's physical pain. Like, there is pain. Not saying that you're subject to all of it, but what I'm saying is, if and when it comes, or when and if it shall come, you have to deal with it, okay? I'm not saying just override the fact that you're in pain. No, by all means, experience your pain. Feel it out, you know? Give it the proper time to, I don't know, you just got to give it the proper time that it needs. Because if you try to override the fact that you're in pain, then later on, something can come back to haunt you. Like, you got to deal with situations. Now, I'm not saying wallow in your pain and just do deep strokes and backflips and all that all through it. No, do not wallow in the pain. Do not go to the shallow. Well, stay in the shallow end. Don't go to the deep end and fall in and just live there and set up a little island and stuff in the pain. No, but you do have to experience it, take what you can from it, learn from it, and move on. The infinito. So next time when you have a similar situation that brought you this pain, if you took time to adhere to the situation, figure out why it happened, you will notice the signs again. You know, if that situation should happen again, you'll notice the signs like, oh, last time I did that, I remember, okay, not messing with that, and you move on. All right. Failure. What's the opposite of failure? Success. Everybody wants success, right? Yes, we all want success. And I know people are probably like, Trina-K, this is winning Wednesday. Like, you talking about failure and pain and all this. You know what? It is winning Wednesday. And you're winning if you know how to properly deal with these things, you can still push forth and move through. Like, remember when I was saying that a lot of times people give up? Well, part of the reason why people give up is because they reach failure or pain or change that they weren't expecting, and then it's over. But you got to understand that it's not over. Everything cannot be happy, peachy clean all the time. Now, yes, you have to decide that it is going to be peachy clean. Remember when I was talking about change? Like, it's about how you embrace it and accept it. Some messed up stuff can happen to you. All right. Yesterday, I went to a job interview for a job that I really wanted. And I felt that I was very qualified, and I just knew I was going to get it. And I had a friend who basically recommended me. So I felt like the company was looking forward to meeting me and seeing me. But I went to take the typing test, and I failed the typing test. And it's like, what the crazy thing is, I can type. Like, I can type. I'm not going to say I can type like 100 words per minute or anything like that, but I could type enough to pass that typing test. And it wasn't even a words per minute test. It was a keystroke test. So there was no problem that I can type. I'm down with the 10 key. It's cool. But for whatever reason, and the lady gave me 3 chances, y'all. 3. She gave me 3 chances on the typing test, and I failed it each 3 times. And I remember I just felt so weird. Like, what? Why am I failing this test? Like, this is crazy. But I did. So, yes, at that moment, I was discouraged. I was upset. A lot of stuff happened in order for me to get to that interview. Like, I drove 2 hours out to go interview there. But, you know, by the time I made it home, I was still a little upset, but I put it in its place. Like, I know inside that I could easily pass that test. But for whatever reason, I failed. Now, do I sit here and just continue? Like, is it over? I thanked the woman for testing me. I asked her, could I reapply? She told me I could come back in a month. And I kept it moving. Like, so now I have a decision to make. In a month, do I want to go back again? Or is it maybe I failed for a reason? Maybe I'm not supposed to get that job, even though I feel that I want it. There may be something better in store for me, or something else I'm supposed to do instead of that. Like, you got to look at it optimistically, excuse me, as much as you can. And a lot of people are pessimists, and if you're a pessimist, you got to get over it. I'm sorry. You know, happiness is a state of mind. You are in control of your happiness. Happiness is a choice. So you eat whenever you're upset, that's because you choose to be upset. It's not because you're upset, so-and-so made me upset, or I did this and now I'm upset. You're upset because you choose to be. Let's say somebody is, I don't know, pissing you off, all right? If you allow them to bother you, if you allow them to affect your feelings, if you allow them to affect your mood, and now you're upset, that's on you. You can easily flip it and reverse it. Just disregard that person, you know, ignore them, don't talk to them, get them out of your bubble. Like, don't let them burst your bubble, you know, keep it moving. Like, it's nothing. Sometimes you gotta be the bigger person. I know being the bigger person sucks sometimes. It does. Sometimes it sucks. But overall, that's what's up. Like, you gotta keep it moving. You gotta keep going. Don't let people affect you. So back to failure. The same way you're excited and happy with success, you have to embrace failure as well. In life, we know there's two sides. There's the good and the bad. There's the yin and the yang. You know, there's the light and the dark. If you are happy when something good happens to you, like, good things can happen to you for no reason, right? Just out of the blue. You find $1. Good thing happened to you. It just came out of the blue for no reason. Well, on its flip side is failure. Sometimes you're going to fail just for no reason. Sometimes you're going to lose $1, you know? The same way how you can easily find one magically, you can magically lose one in a sense. Like, you have to embrace both sides, but you have to, once it happens, you have to realize what you want to do about it. The choice is yours. You got to figure it out.